little stand, my little ghetto stand here. Whee! Ooh! Woo! I accidentally pushed a button, putting you guys. Trying to make sure this thing is. I think that's as straight as this thing is gonna get. Welcome to live chat. I guess I need to bring you guys up on my laptop as well. And right now it's just me, so. Let's see. I should have went into Discord and let my buddies know. Let's see, I guess I can go to Discord here on my laptop and say, hey guys, I'm live if you want to come hang out. Let's see, where's Discord on here? Is it? Oh, it's trying to open. Hey, what's up, Grams? I think you're the first person here. I just figured I'd go live. Why not? I had 10 orders, so after that last packages from Saturday night and Sunday, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let me know if you can hear the fans. I'm sure you can hear them somewhat, but if it's like blowing over the mic, let me know. Just popped up, I have to take pics for the dollar auction. Oh, I gotcha. Cool. Oh, my Discord was updating. I'm going to throw it in Discord that I'm live real quick. It's taking it forever because it's updating. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I made myself this little cream cheese bagel thin. And it's noon, and I'm just now eating something. That's life, right? Too distracted by doing other things. Oh, man. I need to get another live scheduled for next week. Somebody has contacted me. I won't say their name, just in case, but we've been talking in the background over there. You ate beef jerky for breakfast? That sounds about right. That's very reseller of you. Here I am chewing and talking. That's so rude, but look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm a heathen. Hey, there's more people popping in. What was I saying? Oh, I need to schedule another live. I've been kind of coordinating with somebody in the background that wants to do an auction with me, so I need to get that nailed down so that I can schedule it and start adding stuff in. So if not, then I'll just schedule for maybe Thursday. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But oh my gosh, it's making me log in and everything. I don't even know. I don't remember the last time I logged into Discord. Oh, I almost said my phone number out loud. That would have been stupid. On a live stream. Hey Jen, what's going on? I'm just hanging out. I've got I have 10 orders to pull, so I figured why not go live? It's like a heck of a success compared to the last video. Oh my gosh. That last video I put out, that really long shipping video, I've always wanted to do one of those, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. Talk about a flop. That's like, last I checked, which was this morning, we had like 342 views, which is horrible for any of my videos. I think that's, I mean, other than like early on, that would have been amazing, but I can tell who loves us and who doesn't. I'm kidding. But wait, are you human? Yes, I'm human. Come on. Give me a break. Login or password invalid. I bet you it's the password. Oops. Does it let me see? No, you can't even like look at the password as you type it. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Yes, I'm human. Holy cow. 10 people in here hanging out. That's awesome. Thank you for the thumbs up, too. The 2 of you who have given this live stream a thumbs up. You rock. Let's try this. Is it gonna work? I can't get logged into Discord. Had a great eBay seller be so nice to me. I bought 2 pieces for my Christmas village. I think I got a great deal because she was probably having slow sales too. Hey, there you go. That's awesome. See, somebody reached out to me the other day. They said, hey, it was a t-shirt that I actually bought with you, Jen, that last time that I was there for that big church sale. we found that Piranha Joe t-shirt, and the tag was like a cutout of a piranha, which was really cool. It's been in the store all this time, and somebody messaged me and said, hey, you sent me an offer that was like $9 and some change. Would you take $9 even? And I was like, sure. Why not? We probably paid 50 cents or $1 for it. I was like, sure. So, I mean, yeah, sales are slow. So I was like, sure, of course I will. It's not that big of a difference anyway, but it was already on sale. Oh my gosh, what do I have Discord set up under? Must be my old... It makes sense that it would be my original email. Oh my gosh. Please work? Oh, I think I got it finally. There we go. Yeah, a new login was detected. Oh, good, I'm glad. Hey, Larry. We use, let me see. It is, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Eero, E-E-R-O, is the one that we have. We got a setup that came with, how many do we have now? 1, 2. It came with 3 of the little ports. And it was like, we got it at like Black Friday for, I want to say, it was like $175-ish, 150, 175. Oh, and then we had to go buy another one because we finally got, Zena's getting her basement set up, and we needed one down there, so we had to get a 4th one, and that was like $75. So if you can figure out how many you need first if you can, and then buy a kit that has what you need, because the individuals are like $75 a piece, and I was like, holy cow, that's like half of what we paid for the entire system. But it works great. We haven't had too many problems, so taking Zena to the basement, she loves it. I'm actually jealous. I've been editing video down there. The basement, we have we're very happy with our basement. We have a random leak, but we think it's coming from the shower upstairs. It's definitely not a pipe because we can see the pipes, so we gotta figure that out. Yes, Larry, so the one that's inside, or the main one that's inside where our router is, it plugs directly into the router, and then it shoots signal off to the other ones. So we have that one, and then there's one in the basement, so that's 1, 2, one in the game room in the window, and it's the closest to my shop, so it goes from that window to the window in my shop to the 4th one. So it works really well. We don't even go in our basement anymore. Zena has it set up really nice. I guess the people that lived here before, the husband used it as an office, so it was painted, and like the it has exposed, like the joists and stuff is all exposed, but there's like railroad ties that are in there, and it's all been painted dark blue, except the railroad ties were left that really deep brown, but the rest of it's a dark blue, so it kind of blends in. You don't even notice it, so it's nice. For a small house, one should work. It probably would, Larry. Yeah, if you just have a small house and you're keeping it all interior, you're probably fine. We really got it because of having the basement and having the shop out here. We really needed it for that. So someone actually asked if you were human. I was trying to log into Discord on my laptop, and it was asking me if I was human, which I thought was funny. It would be funny if a person asked if I was human, though. Let's see. Let me go in here. I'm going to self-promote. Oh, I could. Hold on. Let me be smart about this, because I can go into YouTube and share it from there and put it in 3 different Discord servers. But yeah, Larry, you'd probably be okay. I mean, the kit that we got came with 3, so I don't know how much it would really boost you, but we did just have a fiber internet guy out last week because we had to have our line completely replaced. And he said that he likes the Eero, E-E-R-O, whatever. He likes that one, so. Ash! How's it going? How is it going? Tell me. Are you this? I think you are. You're the same person who wants to do a live with me, right? Hi, Cannon. Love you, buddy. Miss you. Deanna, what's going on, Deanna? You been baking some bread? I'm like yelling. I'm sorry. I don't mean to holler. let's see. I want to share this to Discord. We're going to go right here. Boop, boop. Paste. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Let me know what day you want to do it. If you wanted to send me a message on what's its place, Oh, really good founder. Can't even remember the name of my marketplace, of our marketplace. If you want to send me a message over there, if you've picked a day or whatever, I need to get something scheduled for this coming week. I want to do at least, yeah, TDA. Ta-da! I need to get something scheduled, so if you're ready, we'll pick a day. If not, if you want to wait a little bit longer, let me know, and I'll just pick a day and whatever, but being rude and eating at the same time, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull orders here in just a second, but I wanted to get this, come on, computer. I wanted to get this shared to Discord. I'm live. There we go. Bing. Shared. Don't know if my stuff is any good, but I'm down to try it. Hey, I feel that way every single week. I don't know if this stuff is good or if anybody's going to want it, but it's worth a shot, right? Most of the stuff I put up because it's in my way. You guys know. Everything's in my way. So, I asked really early on, are the fans loud across the microphone or anything like that? Like if I move, does that one hit you guys and you can hear it? Is it like annoying or anything other than me being annoying? Just curious. Let's see. Am I in? Yes. Self-promotion. Paste. Enter. There. I'll just post it to those two. I got a mix of jewelry, plush, home decor, tins, and glass. Hey, there you go. See, jewelry, depending on what kind of jewelry and stuff you have, Two Chicks Resale did pretty good with jewelry the other night. I was impressed, so she did really well. I'm not very good at jewelry, but I probably still have some around here. Throw pillow, I got it all. There you go. Absolutely. So, yeah, you let me know on ta-da. Send me a message. Let me know if there's what day works best for you, time and all that. Definitely suggest afternoon, evening. I have never tried a early day. I feel like maybe I've done one early auction and it just didn't go well. So don't be nervous, Ash. I get it. Oh, honestly, 100% get it. I was always nervous before I went live on a live auction until I just kind of said, who cares? Like, eventually I got that attitude of who cares. People are either going to like it or they're not. But it took me a while to get there, so I get it. I totally get it. It's not difficult, though, and I'll be there to help you, so. If you have any issues. No, I don't want to do that. Let me open up my eBays. I also got my eBay boxes in yesterday, so I need to put those away, too. I ordered 8x6x4s, which are some of my favorite boxes. Oh my gosh, why did I order these, though? I still have 25 from when I ordered them from Granger. I'm an idiot. Oh well. It's fine. These were free, so. Maggie's out there barking her head off. I can hear her. I do like that they send 2 boxes like this, because then I'll just use this box to ship in also. And I don't have to keep this giant box. I'm actually going to cut this box up and use it for scrap. Now, see, now I pulled these out and now I'm like, what am I going to do with them? Yep, used my coupon. You still get nervous, Bodega? Yeah. See, Grams and Pops is right. I'll be there. You'll be alright. Hey, History Rerun. How are you? I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. This is all my regulars are in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just go on live because I can. Because my last video is not doing well on, statistically wise or whatever, views and all that stuff. It's not doing well. And I was like, you know what? Let's do a live just for fun. We haven't done one in a while. I want to do them more often. I just, time gets away from me. I'm doing well, History Rerun. Thank you. I'm doing well because eBay sales popped off the last couple of days. So I'm very happy with that. Let's move that over. Going back here, let's see. I have 10 orders I need to pull. What am I doing here? Hitting the wrong buttons. Buttons. I need to do something with these too. I think I'm going to put these into an auction coming up. This was hanging in our booth, and when we went, you can see it's still got the tag on it. When we went the last time, I don't know if it fell, if somebody dropped it, but look at the old Coca-Cola bear. Here's the pencils. I'll keep the little container with it, but these are cool. You guys remember that from the 90s? The polar bear with the, maybe if I get my face out of there. The polar bear with the like sagging jeans, he's showing his boxers. He was so cool. You like live videos? They're fun. They make like no money at all whatsoever, ad revenue wise, like nothing pretty much, but it's fun and it's a way for me to interact with people and feel like I'm not at home by myself, you know, with the dogs. I love having the dogs here though, because they're like an instant alarm. If anybody comes even remotely close, they're sounding off. So let me put a rubber band around this so this doesn't keep falling apart. Shouldn't be telling people that I'm alone live on the internet. Oh my gosh. Isn't that like live streaming 101? Putting yourself on the internet 101? So I rubber banded that. I have another tray. Where is it? Right here. Dollar auction stuff. So put that over there. There are these trays everywhere. Let me give you... I also wanted to use this opportunity to give you guys a sneak peek of what's coming tomorrow. I believe this is tomorrow's auction. Look at all this vintage Christmas stuff. Well, yeah, I would say like probably 99% of this is vintage, at least. Non-vintage, the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is probably this. Little friends, look at it, it even has the turkey. How fun is that? Very cool. The mugs, these already have a pre-bid on them. They're called Jingle Buddies. They're little bells with the Wizard of Oz characters on them. Those are cute. A lot of this was in our booth, and since we're not going to do this style of stuff in the booths anymore, decided to put it all away for this. Somebody asked about this a long time ago on YouTube, and I didn't know where it was, but I found it. And it's going up in this auction tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of fun stuff. And then, oh, this one. This is Saturday. Sleep Sheep, the little winter version. This one already has a pre-bid on it too. There are these Kurt Adler Christmas ornaments. There's two in each day. And they're each different. Like this one is the Scarecrow. So you got those two for Saturday, and then there's two for Friday. This is my favorite thing I'm going to be selling. I was very, very tempted to keep it. She lights up, and she's got like rainbow, like multicolor lights down here. And then she starts flashing after a little bit. So she's very cute. There's a flag, garden flag in here. Lots of little like Hallmark ornaments. Little mouse on a train. All the fun stuff. So that'll be coming up on Saturday. Ugh. Check this out. Who doesn't love In Sync Christmas? Got that in Nebraska. She is a tree topper. Isn't she cute? She was in this up here. When we ventured in there when we very first bought the house, we pulled down those totes of Christmas stuff. She was up there. So, like I said, I was very tempted to keep it because she's so freaking cute. But absolutely loves Wizard of Oz. See, there you go, Deanna. Wish I could do TDA Christmas in July. Have so much Christmas stuff. Hey, there's still an opportunity, actually, if you want to do it. I think there's still a couple of... You could go before Grams and Pops. There's a couple of afternoon or evening, let me see, spots available. If you want it, like I think on Saturday. Let me see what's left. I mean, depending on how late at night you want to go, but I understand if you don't want to do it yet. I have close to enough stuff to do a full hour, a third show. I mean, if you wanted to do a Christmas show, we could do a Christmas show together too. I mean, that's up to you. Because I might only have like a half an hour. I need to go to the other garage, the garage that's attached to the house. I know that there's a couple more things out there. I'm just not sure how much. But where's that other box? I have another box of like leftover that I wasn't able to put into the show. Oh, I put it back on the rack over there where it belongs. Let's see, we're going to check and see what other spots are available for Christmas in July. So anybody who's watching, if you want to do the Christmas in July raid train Friday, tomorrow and Saturday, either day. Tomorrow we have sales starting at 2. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody put a show in at 5:30, but I think that is not part of the Christmas in July raid train. So we might need to... Oh yeah, so we have somebody at 5, and then somebody put in a 5:30 that says random items, so, and then Inked Picker at 6. So I don't know if the 5 o'clock person is just doing a half an hour. It doesn't say it, so let's see, what else we have. So somebody at 7, someone at 8. And then on Saturday we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is filled. Oh, and somebody put up a show for 8 that's odds and ends, which is totally fine. It's after the last person, so that's okay. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff open. I was thinking about doing a show maybe this Thursday, so not today, but maybe the 17th. Happy Heart Treasures is going at 8. I might go before them. So Ashley, we might, if you want to do that one, we could, but we'll talk about it later. Let's see. All right, back to eBay. I need to do my eBay stuff. Let's see. Let's start with the first order. That's SM8 right over here. I just listed this. This has been on my photo station for a long time. Little Samsung camera. The battery is fat, so I made sure to put that in the listing that they need to replace the battery, but I'm including it because it does work. But the little camera is in great condition. That sold for $49.99, so happy with that. Let me get this t-shirt. Number 149. Yeah, that's how I know it's been in here a long time. 149. Whoa, don't fall. Or do, it'll be funny. 149. There it is. Ugh. Oh man, this one has an old card in it. This one has an old card with no ta-da anything, so I will probably pull this number tag off of here, swap the bag out, like rip it open, swap it out, and get that old card out of there. But it has this, look at the tag on it. It's a cutout of a piranha. This is the one I made somebody a deal for $9 on. So they paid $9 flat on that. We've got two golf discs, golf discs. That's hard to say. Let me grab those. They're going to the same person, right? Are they? Yes, those are going, the same person bought them, but they bought them separately. So we need the blue rock and then that tie-dye one. This one. Okay. Uh-oh, I knocked my fan over. There we go. Okay. Sorry I had to run off screen to go get stuff. We got this one. This one sold for $14.99, and this one sold for $14.99 also, and those are going together. Those are from that $500 unit that we had a long time ago. So, let's see. I wonder if I have this. Oh, I see. Top fans. Go away. I don't know if I can sort the chat on here. Settings. Chat filter. We want to change it to show every message including potential spam. Oh man. I can't just choose in order. All right, we're putting all messages. So if we got any spams in here, I'll be able to see them. I just want to make sure that it's current so I can see who's saying what and when they're saying it. So there's that. Oh, I gotta go back over there. SM5 and SM9. SM5 is this. Got it. And SM9 is a video game manual. It is that one. Alright, here's a game. Oh, never mind, I can't make it a game. I was going to say which one sold for more, the Monopoly piece or the book. This is like a video game, PS2 game book. They sold for the same price, $2.39 a piece, which is next to nothing, but they're on like deep discount, so they're out of here, and they're super easy to ship, so I'm always into that. Still got 10 people in here. You guys are sticking with me. I love you for it. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back over there again. Everything's over there. Holy cow. I got a couple things I gotta go back over there for. Let's see. We got another hat, and that's number 7, and then that's in the SM11. Let's grab those. Number 7, the SM11. Oh! SM11. We're picking this one. Alright. You guys remember that Skater Boy unit that we did? Had all the skateboards and all the t-shirts and tons of Brahms hats. And we were like, oh, $10 a piece, $10 a piece. Every single one of them, $10 a piece. This sold for $9.99. And we have almost sold out of them. I wonder how many we have left. Let's see, just for giggles. For shoots and giggles. I'm curious. Listings. Still haven't finished my bagel yet. I'm getting there. Being rude. And does this count as a mukbang if I'm eating and talking to you guys live? Let's see. Let's put Brahms. How many do we have left? We listed 11. We had 11 of these to start in different color variations and stuff. We have 3 left. Not bad. Not bad. And they've all sold for $9 to $10, because sometimes I give like a 10% discount on them, just shoot an offer out, and people will accept it. So maybe 2 or 3, possibly 3 max, have sold for $8.99. So $9.99 on that one. And then these are Thomas and Friends little, what is that, an oil car? It's a fuel car, and then a little like carrying stuff around car. Those sold for $9.59. And then our very last, the last one. Oh, come out of there. I'll put another one down there. Oh, the very last witchcraft book. We made it through them all. We probably had 50 of these to start. Sold for $9.99. I was selling them for $8.99. When I got down to the last one, I was like, I'm going to see if I can get the extra $1. And I did, so that's cool. And then, let's see, SM8, where did I put that at? Oh, it's still right here on the table. So there's that, and then SM8 is a Smurf. SM8. Smurf playing a guitar. Alright, so this person got these 2 items and the witchcraft book. I just got to combine them together. This one, this little guy, it doesn't separate though. Let me see if I can. These 2 together sold for $25.98. How do can I tell which one sold for what? Is there a way to view order details? I bet you that'll tell me. Okay, so he was $3.99, and then little baby Crumpet, who I listed last night right before I went to bed, sold overnight for $21.99. Little G1 My Little Pony. So there you go. That's cool. This came out of that box of My Little Ponies that we got for $10. So this one right here just paid for the whole thing, even though some of them have already paid for it. So Hey, Linda. How are you? Let's see. Let me get back to that screen. I'm going to go let Dobby into the house. He needs to go cool off for a second. Give me a split second. I'll be right back. Yeah, he's sitting at the door like, let me in. You want to go inside? Inside. Hopefully they won't destroy the house while I'm out here. Well, hopefully Dobby won't destroy the house while I'm out here. He's the culprit there, for sure. Oh man. I need to break down boxes. Oh, I need to do something with this. I'm tired of this stuff being right here. This is stuff for my personal collection that needs to either go to the booth or go to dollar auction. Oh, I hope my computer doesn't die. I didn't bring my charger out here. 26%? That means I better hurry up and ship this stuff, right? Let's see. Ooh, did I tear it? Just a little bit. Camera's gonna go in this. Easy peasy. So I'm curious. I know some of you, several of you in here right now are resellers. What are you guys doing right now? Are you working on something? I'm gonna guess that Grams is, if you're still here, is listing. Just guess it. Plain old water. Let's see, these. Okay, I need to go to here. Actions, shipping. Whoa, the wind just blew my door open. It was a ghost. It was the ghost that was messing with my camera the other day. Just got back from the Justice Estate Sale store. Are they doing a liquidation this week? I think they did one last week, I feel like. Maybe this week is cheaper than last week. Combine orders per buyer, 4. Combine, please. Make my life a little easier here. Okay. So the 2 discs go together, I knew that. And then the book, Baby Crumpet, and the Smurf are in order. I want to make sure that I don't get excited and mess stuff up. All new stuff today, starting today. No discounts. Okay, fair enough. Their prices are normally pretty good anyway. But I'm a sucker for the dollar day. Like that last time that we went and we got my thing that I put all my trays on for $1. That was awesome. I feel like though, I kind of feel like if they'd had more signage up throughout the store that said anything marked $5 or more is $1 or whatever it was, people would have taken that big stuff. It would have been gone fast. They would have got rid of it. Because I was unsure almost the entire time we were in there until like the very end when we figured out. I was unsure of what pricing exactly was. I think there was a sign on the door and that was, maybe I'm wrong, but that was the only sign that I really saw. And I didn't catch the stuff that was $1. So otherwise we would have probably bought some more. Looked a little bit harder at some of the bigger stuff. Let's see. Let's get this camera. Oh, well. Let's get a couple of these little easy things done real fast. I wasn't sure if I was going to pack orders, but I might as well. I'm here anyway. Since I'm talking about my laptop battery dying, I better plug you guys in too. Sorry I'm shaking you around. Did find some good books, but had to pay. Okay, there you go. There we go. Golly, that was way harder than I thought it would be. Hopefully I don't have to run inside real quick and grab my charger. Let's see, I need a piece of scrap cardboard. I've buried it in boxes that need to be broken down. Oh gosh. Disorganization is going to be my downfall. I'm going to turn into Dave. Watch. I'm going to turn into Dave. I'm going to start losing stuff and having to refund people, and I do not want to get to that point. I normally don't put a piece of cardboard in with my... Oh, come on. I'm just destroying that. I need to change my blade on here. But what I was saying is I normally don't put a piece of cardboard in with the Monopoly pieces, but I gotta protect my cards, right? Gotta protect those. Yeah, the point of this video, this live, was not to pack orders, but whatever. That's what we're doing. Going with the flow here. Going with the flow. 11 people and 10 people have given a thumbs up. Thank you. Whoever you are who hasn't done it yet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I forget to like people's stuff all the time. So there we go. Boop. Nice and easy. It's in there. It's just hard to see. Hard to see. Boop, boop, boop. Need a bubble. Need a bubble. Ta-da! So what are the rest of y'all doing? Just chilling? Working? Getting anything done? Jen, if you're still here, I imagine you are. I hope that you're doing nothing. Take your break while you can get it before you got to go back to do school stuff. All right, so that one's done. Let me write on here what it is. Where'd my pen go? Oh, man. Hopefully that's not an actual message on eBay. I hate actual messages on eBay because normally there's something bad. I got my first payment dispute message the other day. Hey, Beard King Picker, what's going on, man? How are you? That's that iron. We'll put that there. Let's do this one. It's how I have fun. Your cookie. Hey, I love to cook. Acid testing silver stuff. Hey, you're one step ahead of me. I have never ordered an acid testing kit. I just go by the stamp, and I know that maybe is a bad thing. I probably should be testing everything, but I've never ordered a kit. Let's see. I need one of these little... Unfortunately, I'm out of 9x6x1 bags, clear bags, so is that even going to fit? Aw, it doesn't even fit. I was hoping I'd get away with it there. So I guess I am going to do cardboard and put it into a bubble mailer then. Dang, thought I was going to get the easy way out on that one. That's okay. I got plenty of scrap. I think this piece right here might be enough. It's got these bins at the end. Let's see. What else do I got in here? There we go. I'll fold that one. Found an acid testing kit at Goodwill for $3. Holy cow! Trying to finish our house. Another guy ghosted us with only 125 square feet of hardwood. Are you kidding, Larry? That sucks. Holy cow. 2 kits for testing. Leave it to Grams and Pops to go above and beyond and get 2. You two are so funny. Always prepared. That should fit. Now, do I want to fold it in half? I think I will. I'm just going to fold it. Ooh, that was pretty close. I was close to getting it perfect. Just make sure it isn't expired. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. See? This live is all about learning. That's exactly why I did this. I'm just going to do this. Normally I would put this into a plastic bag, but I don't have any. I really should check Prime Days and see if I can get mine on the ones that I like on sale. Actually, you know what? I don't know if this is going to work so well with the bend method. I think I'm going to cut it anyway. I am. I'm going to cut it and... Come on. Why am I need to change my blade out. Holy cow, I'm struggling to cut freaking cardboard with something that's made for it. Ooh, what if I do this and put this down into one of my big bags and then roll it? I think that's what I'll do. Yes, it can go bad. Isn't expired, check for about. See, at least you knew to check. I would have not even thought of that. I'm learning, I'm learning, I'm learning. Yep, I'm gonna use up one of these big bags for this. I just can't, I don't know. Maybe that's me being picky. It bothers me to do it one way for everybody else and then change it for one person because I'm out of something. So I might as well. I have so many of these bags. I order them by the thousand, so I've got plenty stashed away. Let's see. There we go. Get some of the air out. Woo! So it sounds like most of you are hard at work today. Jen, I'm curious, what are you cooking? I gotta figure out what I'm making for dinner. I haven't made dinner like 2 or 3 nights in a row, and that's not normal. Just haven't been busy doing stuff. Zena was home yesterday because she had, well, we were out most of the day, but she had 2 doctor's appointments yesterday, something like that. Something like that. So she stayed home from work. There we go. So we ended up eating Taco Bell yesterday, which is not great, but I mean, it tasted good. But we all know about how healthy Taco Bell is and what it does to your tummy. Hey, we got some more people joining in. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. I appreciate it. We're just chilling. I'm packaging up these orders. I had 10 orders magically all of a sudden. Probably because I listed some good stuff. So this is PS2. So I know what that is. Let's do, I guess, the camera next. Since I have a box out for it, I need a bubble wrap. Some bubble wrap. Not a bubble wrap. Just gonna do this. Alright, come on. I got all these fans going and it's blowing everything around everywhere. They're gonna fit just like that? It will. Perfection. Cobs. Pepper, steak, and rice. Mmm, that sounds good. That does sound good. Zena's not a big fan of, well, she doesn't like anything remotely spicy. Not even remotely, so I have to be careful about stuff like that, but thinking we need to go to the store and restock on meat. I think we have some ground turkey, some bacon, 1 pack of ground beef left. That's bad. No chicken. Well, we have some chicken wings that need to be thawed and all that. I don't have time for that today, but I need to plan ahead for that. I love these boxes. This little camera is gonna fit in here perfectly and ship nicely, so I need to remember to put the hazmat thing. So here's a good question, because I will not lie, I have been very negligent in this department, sending things like this and not labeling them as hazmat because of the little lithium-ion battery in here. Grams and Pops, I know for sure that you guys sell a lot that probably has lithium-ion batteries, like cameras and stuff. Do you make sure to click that button, check that box on eBay when you buy your labels? I did it recently and I was like, holy cow, I should have been doing this the whole time. Probably, I just don't know. Emerald recipe, so it got a good kick. That makes sense. Bam, right? I'm bad and don't do that, yeah. Yes, including perfume and lava lamps. I have never sold a lava lamp. I don't think I've ever come across one even at a sale, honestly. Good to know. Oh yeah, that's right. Perfumes are included in that, right? So I actually had those power banks. I shipped out 2 of them in that last video from TDA. Do you know if there's an option on there to add hazmat? Because I have not seen that, and I don't know if that's something we need to bring up to support. I didn't see that as an option. Land Shark Picker, welcome in. How are you? Glad to have you. Bunch is the best, Jen. What did Jen say? Oh, lunch. Making breakfast for lunch. That sounds good. Will this chat be available later on YT? It won't. I don't think it shows up. I don't know if there's a setting I can change. We use Pirate Ship for those orders. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It is a hell of a lot, it's a heck of a lot easier to, that's not really a potty word, but just in case, because Canon's watching, it's a heck of a lot easier to just do it on TDA, but you're right. Probably should do Pirate Ship for those. Basic old water today. I must be dehydrated or something. What do we got left here? Battery supply. Okay, we're doing okay. Alright, I gotta tape this thing shut. I'm going about this the non-usual way for myself. My brain is not concentrating. What were you referring to when you said you should have been doing something all along? Oh, doing, so this is that little digital camera. It has lithium ion battery. So on eBay, if you ship something that has lithium ion or anything through the postal service, or probably any shipping, you're supposed to mark it as hazmat or whatever it pops up as. And there's a place where you can put, it's like this is non-hazardous materials edit. Let me see. Which one is it? It's the camera. So if I click on edit, it has used electronics with lithium battery package. So I'll click on that and then hit save. Apply to selected label. So there we go. That's the first time I've ever done it. Just below, Mom, if you are shipping something on your eBay, just below where you have like your choices, when you're actually shipping it anyways, I should say, you don't do it as you list. You do it, I don't think you can do it as you're listing it. I think you have to do it when you're actually shipping the item. Below where you put your weight and your measurements, there's a little thing that says hazardous materials edit. Click on edit and it'll give you the option. There's a little drop down. And then it just applies it to that one. So now I've taken care of that one. The last time I did it, I was shipping one item. So it looked slightly different, but it's easy to figure out. You've shipped enough items now, I'm sure you'll be able to find it pretty easily, but if not, call me or something and we'll walk you through it if you have to do it. You're welcome. I'm still live! I am. You haven't used Pirate Ship since GA came out. Yeah, I hardly ever use Ground Advantage. If I'm shipping something personally, like I shipped my sister a birthday present the other day, happy birthday again, Jen. I use Pirate Ship for that, but okay, so there's that one. That's the camera. I'm gonna put cam on here. Let's do this t-shirt. That's a really easy one. I'm going to, my little labels, I've been lucky enough that I can peel these off of here. So I'm going to swap this bag because I have that old sticker, or I mean, not old sticker, old thank you card in there. That says whatnot. Ew. Ew, not whatnot. Any Pokemon cards? Not selling any Pokemon cards today. Not shipping any either. So we're just gonna trash that. I don't need that old thank you card. That was I have a few clothing items that still have those in them. Zena was being extremely helpful, and she was just like, I'm just gonna put these cards in here so you don't have to do it later. And I was like, that's awesome, thanks. And then my cards changed, and I was like, shoot, now we have those prepackaged in all of these clothing items, and it's the wrong one. So here's what it is. I just been swapping them out because I want to make sure that people get the dollar auction cards in there too, and then the updated card that says that I removed whatnot from, and I put dollar auction and the Dibdits on there. I hardly ever sell on Dibdit anymore. I did recently once, but not much. It serves its purposes here and there. Okay, so there, that's fixed. I need to put my little number label back on there. This person got a really good deal on this shirt with it being on sale and then me giving them an additional discount. The Card Kid. I just noticed your name. That's cool. The Card Kid. I like that. I hate listing clothing and I hate that it has a high return rate, but dang, it's easy to ship. Press some of this air out. Do you guys press as much air out of stuff as you can? It annoys me that when my packages are all bloated and stuff. Here's another question. Do you guys put tape along here? I'm always worried that this is going to get caught in a machine. If it if it's too long and it has that gap. You do? Okay. I do too. I saw Steve does it too. He did it's been a long time, I feel like, since he's done a packing video, but he said the same thing and I was like, yes, I'm not the only one. I always wondered if that was an irrational fear, but having worked for DHL for a very short time in my 20s, I saw the rollers and all that stuff and how things could get hung up. So it just always made me think that it's the same way with USPS. And I hear the horror stories from Xena all the time with packaging. I press it out just because I think that makes it too bulky. And then when I'm trying to put everything into a bag together to take it to the post office, it takes up less room and I can fit more in there. Tape all holes on poly bags. There you go, see? It does make it a little bit, it makes it more water resistant too, I guess, if it rains, huh? Let's see, what's next? What are we gonna do next? I guess since I have this box prepped from the other day, I'll just use it for these trains. Trains are going by themselves, right? Yes, it's not every day I have 2 orders of multiple items on eBay. That is very rare. Very rare. I'm going to save this baggie for something else. Put that there. Let's see. We need bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Is that from that fish on... Oh my gosh. Blank, blank, Nemo. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Dash always said tape was cheaper than a damaged product. You are not wrong. See? He's good for something. Dash is a smart cookie. For sure. That is no lie. Alright. Nope, you fold up in there. I don't want you getting broken. Okay, there's 1 and 2. We've had really good luck with Thomas the Train stuff. I never would have picked up Thomas the Train stuff if it wasn't for this guy, Tendo. He's the Thomas the Train guy, man. Are any of you like OG fans of Tendo, or do you even know who he is? He's been going through some stuff lately. Whole tote of motorized. That is gold, Landshark. That's gold. Some of those can be worth like 30, 40, 50 bucks depending. Yeah, Tendo, he's been going through it lately, but he just started putting out videos again this week, and they are, so far he's put out 3 days in a row, so it's interesting. I have been selling it's because of him, because I saw him doing it and I emulated him early on. I did pretty well anything that he said would sell, I would buy. Some of it didn't, like Nerf guns, just don't do well for us here. They just don't. There's 3 Nerf guns in our booth that have been there since the very first day I opened it. I need to take them down, put them in the yard sale. There's no reason for them to be there. They're taking up a whole section of a display. They need to just go. But yeah, the motorized stuff especially does well on eBay. Been sitting for almost a year. Came from a storage unit. All right. Hopefully none of them have batteries hiding in them, because, I mean, you can still sell them for parts of repair, though. Take all your messed up ones, put them all on a lot. People will buy them and take them, part them out, and rebuild. It's crazy, like, Thomas the Train's been around for so many years, and it still has such a huge following. Same with Disney Cars. I just sent out, I have one of those little Disney Cars playsets left of the 4 that I listed. And one lady said, please, can you send it out as soon as possible? It's my son's birthday. What was his birthday was? What's today? His birthday was yesterday. No, his birthday's today. Today is Cassie's birthday. Yeah, today is Cassie's birthday. Happy birthday in heaven, Cassie. She said, can you please send it out? My son is Cars crazy and he's going to love these for his birthday. And I was like, absolutely. You got it. So I packed them and shipped them a day early. So hopefully they got to her on time. I hope so. They don't. I pulled all batteries. See, you were thinking ahead. Sometimes I forget about stuff like that. And then later on, I'm like, ugh, I've had this for so long. Why didn't I check it? Because you just get complacent, you know. Alright, Thomas the Train in the box, overpacked. Too big of a box for them, but that's okay. This is a cheaper box because it was free from eBay, so thanks for that, I guess, eBay. And I already had it partially put together, so that was a nice thing to have. Got it. This is fun. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do today. There's plenty of stuff to do, but normally I'm like super rushed to hurry up and get my auction stuff listed, and it's been listed for a few days now, so I feel like I'm way ahead of the game. But I'm going to feel that way for a few days, and then I'm going to go, oh my gosh, I should have been doing all this on those days. That's how it always goes. Trains. Let's do this hat. This hat probably does not need a box, but we promised boxes, so that's what they're getting. And this will give me a good opportunity to see if the disc golf discs are going to fit in one of these too. Because if they will, I've never shipped 2 together, I don't think. I've always done singles, and I do them in a 10 by 13 poly mailer. Whoops. Work with my hair. What part of Oklahoma are you in? El Reno. We normally don't say the town that we live in, but I mean, I doubt you'll find me. You might. Yeah, we're in El Reno. We've been here since the fall and love it. So far, we love it. Absolutely love it. The post office, I was nervous to have a small town post office, and maybe they not like me because I have so many packages throughout the week. They're amazing. The ladies that run our post office are incredible. I absolutely love them. All of them. Man versus Mystery. Yes, we met Jason in a weird way. So, Xena got really into doing high bid, and we were buying stuff on high bid a lot because of Jason. So we had not a clue who he was. Not a clue. Never seen any of his videos. Didn't know he even existed. And we just happened to buy stuff from him on high bid. And he lives, or lived at the time, I don't know if he still lives there. He probably does, but his house where pickup was out in the Bridge Creek area, which is where I went to high school. So we're driving out there, we're following GPS. I'm like, this is like, I used to live like less than 10 miles from his house, like somewhere between 5 and 10 miles from his house. Like, this is really weird. And I was like, this, but it's cool because we're familiar with the area. And we pull up and he's got his cool like shop set up and the house right there. It was really cool. And I always like, man, I wish we had something like that. And we kind of do now in a way, but so we started buying from him, and probably like the 3rd or 4th time that we went to pick stuff up from him, I noticed he had YouTube stuff, like some YouTube stuff in his shop. And I was like, do you do YouTube? And he goes, oh yeah, Man versus Mystery, check me out. And we like started binging his videos. And so it was really random. He's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. But used to be Thrift Trader. Okay. Help me with your Magic the Gathering cards you got from $9 short. There you go. Xena just sold some Magic the Gathering cards on Marketplace, an entire case, sealed case, for $400 last week. She has had invested in a lot of Magic the Gathering and kept them sealed in the cases, and she decided to sell a little bit of it off. So $25,000 in Magic's Gathering. Holy cow. Used to watch him before he did storage units. Really? I've never watched anything that wasn't storage units of his. I don't think. I think I've only watched his storage unit videos. But I wish he still did them. I know he's gone through some stuff and like kind of slowed down and all that, but I would love to see more from him. I know he put one out not that long ago. I need to check and see if he's done anything else. He's a very nice guy that, like, we would stand there and talk to him. He's actually who I ended up asking him, who do you use for taxes? And we used the company that he uses the first year that I filed taxes for a full year's worth of reselling. We ended up changing people, but it is what it is. Selling on Whatnot, yes. Yeah, I know he was doing Whatnot. He was crushing it on Whatnot. He kind of went from high bid to Whatnot. Had an Oklahoma meetup years ago, and he was there. That's really cool. I did just see an old video of treasure hunting with Jeebus, where he was there, because they had bought a unit here, and they called him for help or whatever, and they did like a collaboration video. I don't think these are gonna fit. Dang. Look at that. Just barely. So I'll put the hat in this box. I might have to find a box for these. Ooh, will they fit in this? I wonder if I can tilt them in here. I might be able to tilt them and float them up with some paper. We'll see. Oh wait, hold on. That ought to work. Look at that. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Put some bubbles in there to fill the gap. Unless I randomly see something else here in just a second that I can use, I'll use that. So, and then what about this? I gotta put all these together. That won't fit in there either, so I have to figure that one out. That might go in one of those. Oklahoma meetup, Linda. I know there's a lot of people who have been like, when are we going to do something? And I'm like, there's a lot that goes into a meetup. That can, you know what I mean? Like, it can be a lot of organization. And honestly, there are a lot of Oklahoma people that watch us, but I feel like I don't know very many people. I mean, I guess that's what the point is to meet people, but I'm that person that gets really nervous about stuff before it happens, and then I do it, and I'm like, why was I so scared of this? Amen to lots of work. See, Grams knows. Yep. I'm that person. I'm always terrified of things, and then I do it, and it's super easy, and I feel like an idiot. But it is what it is. What did Zena say? Zena's dad said, she told me that he's always said this to her, that, oh, dadgummit. If you're facing something hard in life, or if you've made a mistake, like if you've done something wrong and you need to, like, confront somebody about something or admit to them you're wrong and you're avoiding it, it goes away, that feeling of fear goes away a heck of a lot faster if you just confront it, rip the band-aid off, do it, get it over with, and then the reconciliation or whatever happens faster, right? So I think that applies to a lot of things. He's a smart guy. Her dad's a pretty cool dude. I wish they lived a little closer. Her dad and stepmom live in California, but we get to see them like once a year when they come through on their venture across the U.S. We just met at a restaurant by Penn Square Mall and talked. See, yeah, I know, it's easy. We just need to figure it out. But I need to, if we are ever going to do anything like that, I feel like I need to coordinate with a couple of people. So I don't know if I can handle it all on our own. But where were we? Oh, speaking of Zena's dad, her sisters were here. You guys, some of you guys know. Zena's sisters were here a couple weeks ago. They flew out for the weekend and hung out with us. And while they know that I have a YouTube channel and all that, while we were out eating lunch, we were down in Bricktown at Fuzzy's Tacos. Zena loves that place. I love it. It's really good. So they had never had it, and we were like, let's just stop there because we were down in Bricktown seeing the sights. And we were almost like, we were still eating. It was the, I think it was, yeah, it was the day before the last game of the NBA Finals. And so we're down there, and this lady and her friend, whoever, her coworker, her friend, whoever, were leaving, and she stops and leans over our booth and goes, "Hey, I watch you guys on YouTube. I just wanted to stop and say hi. Enjoy your lunch." And she left, and all three of them, I was just like, "Thank you." Like, you know, the whole, like, what do I say? I was like, had just taken a bite, you know. So I was like, what do I even say? I was in panic mode. All three of them go, "Did you see her lanyard? She works for the Thunder." And I was like, "You should have asked for tickets." All three of them noticed it though. So if you're watching, hi. Zena went yesterday. She went in somewhere and I stayed in the car or something. I think it was yesterday. She said, some lady just walked up to me and said, "I watch you guys on YouTube." It's funny when we randomly meet people. It's slowly but surely happening more often, but it's fun. So if you're watching this right now, you live in Oklahoma and you see us, come say hi. Come say hi. We're not scary people, I promise. We might be scary looking from time to time, but I promise we'll be as nice as we can. You might catch me going, not knowing what to say, but I don't want to have a generic response to people either, though, you know? Like, I don't want to say this exact same thing to everybody. So, I don't want to, like, teach myself to say the same thing all the time. Let's see, what box am I going to put these two things? So, I figured I would do that for those. What am I going to do for, oh. Well, this should work for this one. Perfect. Perfection. Got those two. Will this book fit in this, or do I need more? I need more. Need more. You guys got quiet on me again. What is that? Let's see. So I'm going to cut this down a little. All my fans are blowing everything around. Yeah, let's cut this down some. I'll put him in a pouch and then save this scrap for something else. Okay, you guys hold on just a second. I'm gonna run grab my charger real quick. So my laptop is telling me I need my charger. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Not really. I'll be right back though. And 2. That was 2 seconds, right? Probably not. I accidentally grabbed an extra cord. The hardest part of all that was getting the dogs to not come back outside. It's a little too hot. They need to stay inside and chill out a little. Especially Mr. Dobbies. He'll stay out here and play all day long and give himself heat stroke. Woo! Okay, there's that. So now I don't have to be thinking about that anymore. Put this cord in my pocket because it needs to go back inside. Okay. This cute little pony, I love her. She's so cute. Alright, tuck that there. I want to try to keep her hair looking good. So let's turn her around so that I can control that first. Priced up a bunch of stuff for the booth yesterday while Zena was at her appointments. She got back. We were going to go to the booth, but we needed to go to the bank too, so we ended up running out of time and couldn't get to the booth. So my horseshoer just got here. All right, Linda, have fun. Hope that's, I don't know if that's any fun, but enjoy it, I guess. We'll see you later. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hope you're doing well. That must be a fun work-life balance. Not fun. Having to do reselling stuff and horse stuff. But I bet it's cool too at the same time. Doing great. Thank you. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear it. Let's see. We're going to do a little bubble pouch for the Smurf. And oh no, I'm at the end of my bubble wrap. Crud. That's all right though, because I think I just grabbed enough to finish off everything here. So let me put that there. Smurf dude going in a pouch. He probably doesn't need anything at all, but you know, it's the little things that make customers believe that you care, which I do care. Every little thing helps though, I think. Oh man, I do not want to have to change out my bubble wrap, so I need to be very careful. This is all I got left out here in the shop. I would have to go inside and get more if I need to, but I think I can wrap these last couple of items here with this. I think I should be just fine. So that needs to be at least that long. And then I should be able to wrap these two into this. Man, that's gonna be close, but I think I can do it. That's gonna be darn close. Alright, so I need to cut that like right there. This is like doing reseller surgery over here. Right there. Can't go anywhere else or I won't have enough to overhang. Boom! Let's see if I did it. Let's move these back to the center. Ooh, look at that. Just barely comes together right there where I can tape it. And then my book, let's do the test. Flip it over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Use the end of the bubble wrap wisely. Good job, me. Proud of me. Proud of me. That's me clapping for myself. I don't know why I clapped on my chest. That was weird. We do weird things sometimes, right? Book felt like it had dust or something on it. There we go. Wrap, wrap. Tape. Let's see. Alright. Wow, we've been doing this for over an hour. Holy cow, you guys. I've been having too much fun, I guess. As soon as I'm done printing labels and all that, we'll get out of here, but because I got to go to the post office and drop this stuff off. But I was planning to go to the post office yesterday, but we ran out of time, like I said, so it is what it is. I'm still on schedule. Who ordered something? Xena? Yeah. Pull these off of here. Cover the rest of that with their label. I hate when I can't find something while researching. So frustrating. Oh, I hear you on that, man. What did I list last night? Oh, some suspenders. Some Hank Williams Jr. suspenders. So if you look up Hank Williams, you can put in just Hank suspenders. You will find some black ones. And I think they say Hank Williams, I think is what I can't remember. I was looking for the red pair. So the red pair say America will survive down them. And I Googled and Googled. I Google lensed. I could only find one pair that has sold in the last 90 days on eBay. Nothing in Terapeak. I don't have WorthPoint, so I can't just check WorthPoint. But I did Google Lens and a Google search. Normally you'll find the WorthPoint results that way. Nothing. So that one pair that is sold on eBay in the last 90 days sold for $39.99. So Xena and I talked about it, and I went crazy. I said, you know what? Some of the black ones, they sell for like, I think what I was seeing was like, oh gosh, what was it? Let me see here. I'm going to put them in. Hank suspenders. I'm pretty sure what I was seeing was anywhere from, Oh yeah, there's mine. As soon as I put it in, pops up for $74.99. Let me hit sold. We'll see what the black ones were selling for. Oh, now that there was one black pair that was showing and now it's not. So if I go to Terapeak and put that in, copy, we'll go to Terapeak. If I put it in Terapeak, boop, so there's still only that one pair of red ones. Let's see, $60, $70, 22. These are on the black ones. 50, 35, 30, 20, 40. Just to give you an idea of what the black ones sell for. I was like, should I put $60 on these or should I go for 75? And Zena said go 75, so I did $74.99. So, yep, that's why I did it. Cause, and there's none listed right now. And the black ones, there's, how many of the black ones were there listed right now? Let me put in Williams though, because it'll narrow it a little bit. I did the just Hank suspenders just to see if anybody had it worded differently, but I knew that those two words should be in there no matter what. Couple hats I can't find any comps for. Sometimes Google Lens failed. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Hey, Matt. How's it going? Let's see. There's one of the black ones currently listed for $45. That might be the only one. That's it. If I put in Hank Williams suspenders, there's only one black pair and then my red pair that are listed right now. What do they say? Oh, they just say Hank and Hank, the black ones. But figured, you know what? America will survive right now is a good time, I think, for something like that to actually sell. So I think that hopefully it'll sell just because of certain things right now. So I think I'm going to do this. And then, no, I can't do bubbles. I don't have any bubbles made right now. I could make some, I guess. I'll just do another piece of paper, though, and be consistent. All this paper that I have, too, is weird. Like, some are thicker than others. It's strange. But will it? Ashley. Me and you. I'm saying. I appreciate your vagueness, too. But yeah, I think we are pretty eye to eye on that. So. It is what it is, man. Come on, tape. Work with me here. Tried replacements, I use that all the time too. No dice. Either on there, either grams and pops. I love the paper filler I get from Chewy. Oh, okay. Replacement.com for silverware. Take a picture and it helps a lot. Cool. I'm not like, I don't think I've ever found, like you find, Grams, you tend to find silverware all the time. I feel like that is good for resale. I feel like I've never found any. Except for like a random, like, you know, like a one random spoon that's like the U.S. military one I sold. But I didn't sell it for very much, so. Packing orders. I'm into day 2 with 0 sales. Oh, no! Oh, no! See, that's how I felt when I did that video I posted the other day. Like, 3 orders on a weekend, but it was 4th of July weekend, so I kind of think that had something to do with it, but man, I just don't know. I was celebrating. I was like, Zena, I'm getting sales. So I don't know why I'm using 3-inch tape on this. It's not necessary. But now I gotta finish it with 3-inch tape because I started it with 3-inch tape, and that would look silly if I didn't. Love dinnerware and flatware, but I hate packaging it. Vintage stuff is so cool and don't want it to go. I agree with that. I agree. I have a bag somewhere of silverware that I think came from my mom, and I just hang on to it. I had it. I had more of it when I was married. And I kept going, where is my favorite fork? I had favorite fork. I think I did end up finding it, but I'm pretty sure some of that silverware may have accidentally ended up in the trash, and I was so mad about it. Whoops. I just pushed a button. Oh no! I just deleted Grams. I just deleted your message I was about to read. Accidental, sorry. Still not fun. Oy. Oneida is no fun. What the fork? See, you have a favorite spoon too. Take half in the divorce? No. It was a very amicable split. Very amicable. I'll let you ask Zena. Zena loves to talk about it because she thinks it was weird. But it was very amicable. We took our stuff, each took our own stuff and whatever. Ooh, that sounds fun, Lake Exchange. Have fun. Enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello for a few minutes. We appreciate you. All right, here we go. This one is the... I'm just going to put ×3. I'll know what it is. And then all I have left is these discs. I hate that word. Discs. It's very hard for me to say without accidentally sounding like I'm saying a potty word. Or what some people would consider a potty word. All right, let's see. Tuck it. I was going to say tuck it and tape it. If you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you'll understand why I'm laughing. Or if you know anything about drag at all. Stupid. Ship is your hard word. I could see that. I used to have in elementary school, I actually just told Zena this the other day. In elementary school, I had a teacher that, was that when we were doing, I think it was when we would go, when we were getting old enough, like 5th grade, where you got your kind of like your first taste of going to different classes throughout the day, where they're kind of trying to gear us up for junior high. And my English teacher, she did a couple of different things. She could not say the word aluminum. It was aluminum. And then clinics. Not like go to the clinics, like Kleenex. She would say clinics. I have to slow way down when I try to say shelf sitter. I could see that one too. That's funny. Yeah, I've always had a hard time with discs. I have to think about it really hard as I say it. I tend to say my own name wrong too. Sometimes I say Jessica without the I. Jessica. I say Jessica. It just comes out too fast and it skips that letter. Let's see, I gotta find a box for this. No, I was gonna use that box for those, but not this. So let's see. Alright, I'm gonna step off camera. I'll keep talking, but let me see. What do I got that I just got more boxes the other day too. I had Zena stop so that I would have extras. And we found the mother load again. Let's see. Come on, I gotta have something that's perfect. All the amount of boxes I have. Come on. There's gotta be one of you that's perfect. Maybe this one. I think I got one. Listen, I think it's really cool that it pops up the little crowns next to you guys. My area looks like an antique booth. All this crap, it definitely looks like a messy antique booth. Okay, that'll work. We're going with this box. Let's see. Somebody mentioned to me, commented, I think it was today, she commented on that shipping video I just put out because I was complaining that I needed to order new markers, and she said back to school sales, and I was like, it's Amazon Prime days. She made my brain think of, remember that's Amazon Prime days. So this box made me think of markers because I'm gonna have to mark some stuff out on this one. I got a really good deal on these king size markers on Amazon Prime right now. You can get a box of 12. Wait, is it 12 or 24? I think it's, now I gotta look. I think it might be 24 of them. It was like under $12. It's like 30% off or something. Where's my Amazon on here? Because now I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna be stacked on markers for a while. They won't show up till next week, but let's see. Oh yeah, 12 of these for $11.93 free shipping. So I'll be set for a while. I'm very happy about that, because that's pretty cheap for the king size Sharpies. What were they, 29% off or something? I was excited. That was my deal of the day. Trying to not look at Amazon because it's Amazon Prime and I don't need to spend the money because it's Prime Days or whatever. And I know that I'll find stuff that I don't need and end up spending money I shouldn't. Just because, oh, it's a good deal, I should get it, it's a good deal. That's how, you know, a lot of people's brains work. So I know I'm not alone in that. Pulling some of this tape off because it's got little like edges that stick out and I don't want it to get stuck to another package in shipping and be an issue. So let's see, and I gotta get the rest of these labels off. It's the worst part about using recycled boxes is having to clean them up a little, but I'd rather spend 5 minutes pulling labels and stuff and marking stuff out over paying for a box, if I can help it. Oh, it looks way better than it did. I got that much tape off of it. It had tape on every single little edge, which may have protected it in a way, but like I said, it had little like crinklies hanging off, and it would have just got stuck to other packages, possibly. So let me mark these out. My little half-dead markers. Poor little babies. Where's that other marker at? I had a good marker the other day. Ooh. There's some of my old ones from my old job. Yeah, you can tell. I used to take them, I'd open up a fresh marker and go bonk and flatten them out even more to make them wider so I could... We had to label, we had to write our route numbers and stuff like that on labels on our boxes. And so I would always have markers. Oops. Note to self, don't try that on a cardboard box. You'll just poke a hole through it. Let's try this other one, see how well it does. Yep, this one's been blunted also. These will work for today until I can get those better markers. The flatter ones, wider ones. That'll work. Random stuff like shaving cream is on sale. Hey, that's a good tip. Haven't shopped on Amazon or Walmart or Target since January. I can see, I get you. I'm a creature of habit. Creature of habit. Probably a habit I should try to break, but it's tough. It's tough when you've been doing it for so long. Let's see. No. This is not the greatest box, but since these are disc golf discs, they'll be just fine in this box. Ah! Dang it! A whiplash on my tape dispenser. Ended up making that piece way too long, too. Oh well. It is what it is. This is more fun live than the way I did it the other day, because we have to actually like react. I can react and have a conversation with you guys instead of just standing here talking. Reseller buys is tape. Everything else I get free. That's awesome, Matt. I mean, we used to get a lot of bubble wrap for free, but not anymore. Well, especially since we don't live next door to Zena's parents anymore, that saved us a lot. But Because her mom is she's an Amazon shopper for sure. So we would always get all her bubble wrap. But we also would go, there was a Kirkland's not far from our old house. That was like not inside of a shopping mall, but in a shopping center. And we would get it there. Lots of bubble wrap there. But now that we've moved, there is a Kirkland's near here where I get all my other boxes, but they lock their trash can. So that does us no good. That's all right. So Matt, do you buy your tape? And this question's for everybody else. Where do you buy your tape? Matt, I'm gonna guess you buy your tape from American Bubble Boy. I do. I get my go-to tape. I really like their tape. It's thin, but not too thin. Correct. See? There you go. It's thin, but not too thin. And it's not too thick. Like, I don't like the one with the duck on it. I don't like that tape. I think it's terrible. Finally finished the sucky Supply Hut. I never ordered it from Supply Hut. Listen, I did not have good experiences with Supply Hut. I just never did. Every time I ordered boxes from them, they were inconsistent, they were damaged, always something. And I hate to talk bad about a company, but I did not like their products. Lucky because my husband has his own custom guitar pedal board business, so I take all his discarded boxes and packaging stuff. That is so cool. That's awesome. That's a cool way to get stuff. And you know exactly where it came from. You know it's clean. You know what I mean? That's a good, consistent source. There's no shame for me. I'm all about if you can recycle it, as long as it's... Like, I won't use boxes that had food in them unless it's like candy. You know what I mean? I know you can't ship USPS. You cannot ship items in alcohol boxes. It's illegal, I guess. Or there's some sort of a rule against it. I don't know, but I don't know. I am picky in that regard. I don't like to ship in food boxes. I don't like to ship in pet food boxes. Because if you've ever, like, poked your head in the recycling, the cardboard only dumpster behind like a PetSmart or a Petco, those boxes smell. They smell really strong of like fish, like tuna, because of the cat food. That smell, I don't think it's coming out of those boxes. It's pretty gross. Let's see. So this is the ×3. We're doing this one first. We got 1 pound, and wow, that, all right, eBay, look at you. It estimated 1 pound 15 ounces, and it weighs 1 pound 10 ounces on the dot. Get your tape and paper from Costco. That's not a bad idea either, to do Costco. We have Costco, and we go in there. I've never thought to look at their tape before. I just don't like the thick tape. To me, the thicker the tape, the worse it sticks. And maybe that's, I don't know. You know, personal preferences, though. Everybody has their own personal preferences. So what did they pay for? Oh yeah, that was dead on. Like, I don't even, I'm putting this person's stuff together, but she lives in Hawaii. This is going to Hawaii. That's cool. It's going to Honolulu. The Witchcraft book, the My Little Pony, and the Smurf. 11, 9, 5. That fixed that. 11, 9, 5. I thought I was gonna have to refund this person some shipping, but $10.85 and they paid right at 11, so that couldn't have worked out any better. Then we got, so there was that one. I always sit them out in order too. And then, which one is it? It's next, the trains. That's this one. Trains are coming in at 6.2, which is over because I put them in a box. So we'll put that 7 ounces. I might eat it a little bit on this one, just a few cents. Nope. Covered myself by 30 cents. The hat. That one is 7.9. Woohoo. squeaked in that 8-ounce rate. That one, we've got this one, right, is the PS2 manual. That one's 3 ounces, so we can leave that one alone. The iron, good old Monopoly piece. I will stand by, I will always sell Monopoly pieces. I don't care that that sold for $2.39. I don't care that that PS2 manual sold for $2.39. Why? Because these bubble mailers were free, and so was the scrap cardboard. And this, I paid next to nothing for that bubble mailer. So to me, it's worth it. It's worth the time and energy. I know a lot of people would argue with me and debate me on that one, but to me, it's worth it. And that is what matters. That's the beauty of this, is you can do it your own way, you know? Like I'm sure there are wrong ways, but for the most part, 12, 10, you can do your own thing and it works. 12, 10, 4. When I used to train people, like at the Air Force Base or wherever, I'd be like, look, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is my way. I'll explain myself along the way why I do things the way I do. But if you find a way that works better for you and it follows, like on the Air Force Base, you have to follow a manual. But there are little like tips and tricks, you know, and stuff to get things done that still follow along in line with the procedure. Like if you find something else that works better, let me know and I may implement it myself. So, I mean, there's always, you never know. You get different viewpoints from everybody, so that's what I love about YouTube, is you can watch all these different people do the same thing in different ways and learn different things from them and utilize them in your business, and it ends up saving you time or saving you money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nah, me. All right, that's it. $470. Wow, I'm shipping that camera for $471. That's awesome. We got a camera. We got that one. Highest shipping, $6.53. No, $10. Yeah. Review, $45 to ship all this stuff. That's not terrible. Confirm. Got my printer plugged in. Whatever works and you enjoy it. That's absolutely right, Matt. Exactly. I don't know if dumpster diving is legal in Omaha city limits, but I'm finna try out. Hey, just Google it. I looked up Oklahoma just to see. And as long as there is no, like the big rule of thumb, as long as there's no sign that says no trespassing, and as long as there are not locks on that dumpster, you're good. That's how it is here. And it's that way in most places. Bulk label printing error. Let's refresh this screen and see what happens. There it is. 6 labels have been successfully generated and are ready to be printed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have 8. Overall, how satisfied are you with buying labels on eBay? Well, you just made me not satisfied, so what am I missing here? 1. So we got 1 for the camera. We got 1 for the Piranha Joe. We got the discs. These 2 got skipped. We got that one, the hat. We got the trains, and we got that one. So let's print those. For some reason, it did not generate labels for these 2. That's true. I have dumpster dived in Omaha. What video? That was the first Planes to Profit. Zena, Donna, and Alicia and I went dumpster diving, and that was fun. That was fun. All right, so here's my hazardous one. So the only thing that looks different, Mom, I don't know if you're still watching, but the only thing that looks different, I can show my address, is you'll have this. It'll say right above my finger, hazmat, and then you have the H here. That's the only thing that looks different when you do hazmat that I've ever seen. Make sure I put these on the right ones, because I've got them backwards order now. Anyone fell in and can't get out? I've gotten close and Zena's gotten close. Not falling in, but climbing in and struggling to get back out. Zena climbed into one a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, how are you going to get out of that? but there was a machine, like a piece of equipment down in there, and she just scooted it to the edge and stood on top of it and was like doing this number. And I was like, man, don't break yourself. She made me nervous. I never would have got in that dumpster. Okay, so I got that one. Did I put the right name? Yes, I did. So this one goes to Honolulu. Cool. And then this one, next one goes to California. And this goes on the trains. When Xena and I first met, I weighed a lot less, so I could easily jump in and out of dumpsters. It was no problem. I would get in the ones that have the sliding door, and then I'd easily pull myself up and just shoot through the door on the side. And it was like nothing. And now I'm like, ain't no way. Be effed because I have 0 upper body strength. Calling my husband for help from inside the dumpster. I have a Hawaii package that is MIA since July 4th. Oh no! That sucks. Alright, where's this one going? This one's going on the hat, going to Colorado. I guess they have Brahms in Colorado. So I've been telling people this, and I'm pretty positive it's still true, because I know it was true when my dad worked for Brahms. When I was in high school, my dad worked for the Brahms Dairy in Total, Oklahoma for a while. And for a couple of years probably. And I remember being told that Brahms locations are all within 24 hours of the plant, because they don't want their fresh products going further than that. They want it to be there in one day. So I'm curious. GA is probably on the slow. Oh my goodness. Parkour! The Office. Parkour, parkour. We joke about that, Matt. Or it was Ashley. Y'all both said that. Xena's dog, Dobby, likes to jump. He likes to run, jump onto the couch, and then jump off of the arm and launch himself as far as he can, which we're trying to break him of the habit. But Xena keeps saying parkour, and I'm like, no, it's barkour, because he's a dog. Barkour! Which is probably stupid, but that has been said a lot around our house lately. But anyways, does anybody know any different on that Brahms thing? Like, do they have locations further than 24 hours away? I've always wondered. I've never seen any I haven't been to very many states outside of Oklahoma, but I don't think I've seen them more than 24 hours away. Your dog used to be a bird. He wants to fly. Could be. He thinks he's Superman or something. Okay, now I gotta figure out these labels, because that is really irritating. At least it was only 2 that didn't generate. Hopefully they still show. Okay, they still show as orders. So let's see here. What happened? I've never had that happen where it only generated some of my labels. And it's weird that these are the 2 smallest items too. Let's see. That one is correct. I'm going to put it in at 2 ounces just to be sure. And then that one, 4. That should work for that. I'm pretty sure it did. Holy crap, it's Jason Bourne. There we go. Alright. Holy cow, we've almost been on here for 2 hours. I feel like 30 minutes ago I was like, I'm going to finish these couple of packages and then we're going to get out of here. Here we are. I was told in the 1990s that they wouldn't expand geographically. Okay, there you go, Larry. See? I knew somebody would know. You're a fellow Okie. I love Brahms. That was one place we didn't take Xena's sisters that I kind of wish we had, but where did we take them that was local? We went to Fuzzy's Tacos. We went to a really snazzy ice cream place downtown. It's on the same building as the Skirvin Hotel, which is rumored to be haunted. That was really good. There is a steakhouse here in El Reno that Xena and I have seen and never tried. We tried it the first night they were here. It is good. For a little small town steakhouse, it is good. But We got all these farms and stuff around here. It makes sense for it to be super fresh and good. So if you're ever in El Reno, I believe it's Montana Mike's or Mike's Steakhouse. Something. I know Mike is in the name. Mike and Steakhouse are in the name. It's good. It was very good. We were impressed. Let's see. All right, last one. Is that the right one? Yep. So Tennessee, Ohio, Hawaii, California, Massachusetts. We've got some cool places today. So, all right, guys. Well, if you're into Christmas, I showed it earlier, my trays. This is Friday. I'm auctioning all this off on Friday on the dollar auction tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I have a whole nother box down there. I'm not going to pick it up. This one's heavy. Of stuff for Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Grams and Pops are in here. They go live at 2 p.m. both days, I do believe. So if you're into Christmas stuff, you want to get a jump start on Christmas, or if you just want to buy some stuff to resell and make some money off of us, please come to theDollarAuction.com and check it out. It's going to be a full day tomorrow. From first show is at 2 p.m. and it ends at like 9 o'clock or something Central Standard. So same on Saturday. Saturday ends a little bit earlier unless somebody else fills in a couple spots, but it'll be fun. Yes, Ashley, absolutely. Hit me up over on Dollar Auction. Send me a message. We'll get a day and time picked out for our live together, and that'll be a lot of fun. So haven't listed a single thing yet. You better get on it, Grams. You're slacking. You're slacking. I've already got a couple of pre-bids. Nothing crazy, but I've got a couple of pre-bids, so I'm optimistic. Honestly, if everything sells for $1, I'm happy it's gone and out of my way. So that's the plan, is to start selling some of this off and make some room. We've been slowly making dents, so it's been really nice. So I'm very happy about that. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. If you're watching this after the fact, thanks for coming and watching it. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys later. Jess, you going to put out another live auction 101 selling again? Ooh, I actually, the other day when I did the shipping, I did film, like set up a camera in front of my laptop and record me doing shipping for one item. So I'm hoping that that worked out. I need to check that footage and see if I can make a how-to shipping for the dollar auction. But yeah, maybe Matt, I might do that again. I'll think about it. I'll keep it up here and see, and maybe I'll make one. So all right, guys, love you so much. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you later. How do I end these things? I think I hit the X. Bye, guys. Love you so much. See ya.